Hey everybody, it's Thursday, June 8th. I think it's the 8th. Nope, it's the 9th. Pardon my messy hair, I kind of just woke up and was like, I kind of have to make this video. I have some pretty unpopular opinions, and one of them is about the Target bathroom policy. This is going to be the first time that I talk about things in queer news, and I hope to do more in the future. It's just that I've been talking mostly about me being queer rather than what's actually going on in queer news. Target recently decided that, hey, our bathrooms are going to be transgender friendly. You know what? If you identify as a girl, go into the girl's bathroom. If you identify as a male, go into the male bathroom. Who cares? A lot of people are all like, I'm boycotting Target because they're making the bathrooms unsafe for my children, blah, 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 blah. So, first thing I want to say, no, we're not. You're an idiot. The reason I say this is because where do you think we've been going to the bathroom this entire time? So that's the first thing. Second thing, I was raised Christian and I will defend Christianity and Catholicism to the death. So I'm not saying this as an insult or to be rude. There was a Christian organization who decided, we're going to make a point. We're going to make a point that weird people who are mentally unstable are going to take advantage of the transgender bathroom rule. So they got cisgender, basically people who identify with their birth gender. They got cisgender males to stand in the girls' bathroom at Target all day to make a point that sometimes creepy guys will stand in the girls' bathroom. It's like, okay, you're not doing anything to help. You're just being an asshole. It's connecting to this. There are a lot of photos going around of two guys or three guys next to each other. Two of them are transgender and one of them is cisgender, or one is cisgender and the other is transgender, whatever. There's a transgender and a cisgender male next to each other. And it says one of these guys was born a male. Do you want them to find a way into the girls' bathroom? That's one of the things. The other thing was the same type of picture, and then it says, do I look like I belong in the girls' bathroom? Or a male to female transgender being like, do I look like I belong in the guy's bathroom? And it's like, okay, that's not helping our point. I can see how people would think that that would be helpful. To say, hey, I look like a female, why can't I go into the female's bathroom? Or other way around. But that's not helpful. Because all you're doing is person who looks like a male, identifies as a male, going into the girls' bathroom. That is exactly the opposite point that we are trying to make. We are trying to make the point of, I was born a girl, I identify as a male, so I'm going to go into the male's bathroom. Not, oh, I've fully transitioned, but I was born a female, so I'm going to make a point and go into the female's bathroom. No, that's not going to help our case. Man, I really hate that my hair is all messed up. The very unpopular opinion I have is that us queer people are coming at us having equal rights completely wrong. Completely wrong. So many of us are saying, not with these words, but basically, we're saying, well, you've ignored us for years, Now we're going to ignore you and your feelings because you disregarded our feelings. Why would that be helpful? That's not helpful to the situation. That's just going to make people fear us because they're going to think that we don't care. When in reality, we care about everybody, or at least the queer people that I've met. Most of us are the most accepting people that you could ever meet, you know? And But even to cisgender and heterosexual people, I have cisgender heterosexual friends, and they're chilled with me being transgender and pansexual. Who cares? It doesn't matter. The only reason that I take part in labels is so that when people look at me and they say, "Are you a boy or a girl?" I can say, "I'm a female to male transgender." It's putting a name to a concept. I'm not labeling myself for the fuck of it. I'm using that predetermined term to explain to somebody else what who I am, you know? But we shouldn't just we as queer people shouldn't just be disregarding cisgender heterosexual people's like feelings just because they disregarded ours. It's not that they disregarded ours. We just became taboo subject from 1900s up until now. Before 1900s, it was a pretty normal thing to be homosexual or lesbian or bisexual or pansexual, whatever, like queer of some kind. Like it was pretty normal and no one really cared. Like even in like Greek myths and stuff, there are males getting it on with other males and females getting it on with other females, and no one in that time period cared because everyone was like, "Oh, we're all human beings, and if you love somebody, cool story, bro," and that was it. But it was 1900s to now that made it a bad thing, when it's not. And us saying, well, you disregarded us, ever since civilization began, and so now we're gonna disregard your feeling. Like, that's not gonna help us. We need to just be pleasant human beings and say, you know what? The time that I've been alive, my feelings have not been, you know, taken seriously, but I'm willing to listen to how you feel so that then I can help you understand how I feel. That is the proper response, not, well, you disregard me, so I'm disregarding you, back at you, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not gonna help anybody. And also, just the people who are wondering, like, how should I respond if someone questions me being in the bathroom? I tested this actually, and it worked. I was at a concert. I went into the male's bathroom. I was about to walk out. No one really cared. Everyone was minding their own business. But a male that was coming in saw me walk out and said, "What are you doing in here?" And I looked at him and said, "I know my gender better than you do." And he looked at me for a second and he was like, "Okay," and proceeded to walk away. And I was like, that's all that needs to happen, not "how dare you," blah 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 blah, like you're being insensitive and blah 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 blah. Like, just say, you know what, I know my gender better than you do. Okay. And that was the end. I don't understand why people are being so, like, almost violent. Like, it's just like, calm down. We just want to go to the bathroom. That's all. Like, the people that take advantage of it in order to do something, those are the people you need to be worried about, not us. We just want to go to the bathroom. So, that's my unpopular opinion. We all just need to be friends and take each other into consideration. Queer people, I know that people have been very disregarding of us, but that doesn't mean that we need to disregard them. That means that we need to have pleasant conversations and make sure people know that we do care about other people's feelings besides our own. Leave a comment, like, share, whatever. Subscribe to my channel, and I will post up videos of the concert that I went to at the end of the day. I'm in the middle of writing my term papers, so I haven't been able to get around to this. That's why I did it as soon as I woke up, because I was like, I'm not going to have time later. Okay, love you guys.